I'm here at Bayview Road again, so we're just gonna have a look at the sign again. Here's my walk driver. Yeah, that baby there. To try not shake the camera because my teenagers complain. No speed camera. I'm just coming here because I am looking to see what address it's at. So this is at 362 Bayview Road. Yeah, so we're gonna calculate just to see the velocity and see if it actually works out. And we are here at the other speed limit sign. Okay, it's a beautiful day today. No speed camera. Yeah, so whereabouts is this one? 137 Bayview Road. So yeah, it's busy. Gotta wait to cross the road. Oh, there's the police. Hey, right there. In my fence. So yeah. And my fans are in action. I'll show you. Yeah, this is kind of funny. Look, someone got in trouble from the police. You can see? It's not me. Can you believe it? So yeah. Whoever thought? Wonder what that person did. It's a criminal. Alright. I'm going back in my walk driver. Okay, so here's a speed camera sign. This is what it looks like. Right in front of the Kensington. It's a pub. There. We're on King Edward Street, right? So if there are speed cameras, normally this sign will show. Yeah? The speed camera right there. And this is right after the sign that I've just shown you, which is the speed camera sign. Now, they don't have any permanent speed cameras down Bayview Road. So it is possible that they had temporary speed cameras on the road on the 8th of November 2024. I don't recall seeing any speed cameras, but it is highly unlikely to get 2 speeding tickets whilst travelling in one direction, let alone 2 speed tickets on the same day. I'm trying to figure out if I actually did break the law, or whether the speed cameras were set up on the day, which is possible. But the police did not release any footage. I did contact them, but they wouldn't even answer the phone. So yeah, and here we go. So this is the reason why I actually showed you the speed limit signs on Bayview Road, because normally when there is a speed camera in an area, there's usually this sign here, and that is usually followed by a speed camera, which I've just shown you. Okay, so this is on King Edward Street. I don't know, is it named after King Edward, the one that abdicated his throne? Someone tell me. So yeah, I mean, it is possible that perhaps there were temporary speed cameras on Bayview Road but I have to figure it out. I don't know, maybe we can work it out using science or something. Or maybe I can just walk drive. Guess we shall see. I have more fans. Look, you know, if there's one thing the government is good at, they are good at wasting paper and killing trees just to give me some speeding tickets. This is a reminder notice. This one, to pay for walk driving, right here. So, yeah, pretty pink paper. And yeah, so much for climate change, huh? Just waste it all on paper, giving me some speeding tickets and fines, because you know I'm worth killing the trees for. Here's my jar full of fans, and look, this is where I decided I can make this board pretty. Yeah, by putting my fans like this. Oh, I gotta get, you know, meant to be like this or something. Oh, yeah, well, you know, you get the point. So I'm gonna put another fan here. Okay. Yeah. This is what I come up with. You see this? This is for walk driving. Okay, well, let's turn these into fans. Yeah, and I will put that under my foot. Yeah, like that. Okay, we're going to turn this into a fan really quick. Walk drive speed. Okay, we've made one fan right here. Pretty pink. Okay, where's the pin? I'm gonna pin this one on the board. There we go. Okay, and so, yeah, we'll do another one. Look at all these papers. Just for walk driving. You know, how many trees had to be cut down for giving me a fine that was only $30 per ticket? Okay, so yeah, seems like the government is very efficient at cutting down trees. So much for climate change, huh? I don't really know what goes through their heads. Doesn't seem logical to me. Okay, so yeah, just finishing off the fans from all the paper that the government gave me, the Ministry of Justice and the police, for speeding okay, down a road that doesn't have speed cameras. Okay, so we're gonna try to figure this out. Okay, so I don't have any more pins, so I'm gonna put this into my jar. There we go. This is my decoration in my house. My fans. Okay, so here listen. Okay, so here's a bit of basic science or physics. All right, so we have the speed, 30 kilometers per hour. Now I went down the street just to get the measurements of the 30 kilometer per hour zone, and it was 180 meters. Okay, so here we have the distance, and then the time. All right, so that is the normal speed limit and the normal time it should take you. If you are a parent traveling at that speed, okay, like I am, and you are traveling at that speed in the morning at around 8:30 a.m. in the morning, between then and 8:45, there is usually a traffic jam, and so you have to stop, you have to wait for the children to cross the road, because there are 2 high schools, okay? So that can take anywhere from half a minute to more than a minute, all right? And so then after that, after the children have finished crossing the road, then you need to drop off your child, the student, to school. And so the drop off would take anywhere from another half a minute to maybe another minute, maybe even 2 minutes in total. Okay, so my speeding tickets were given to me 2 minutes apart. Okay, what I've put here is that the conditions for me to have been speeding is that there actually couldn't have been, like, for me to actually get those 2 speeding tickets 2 minutes apart, I would have had to not really have much time to stop the car, stop the vehicle, nor wait for children to cross the road. But in reality, as a parent, you know, there's a traffic jam in the morning. You have to wait for the children. You can't just, you know, keep going. You have to wait for them to cross the road. So yeah, and then you've got to drop off your child. So that all takes likely longer than 2 minutes. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how the speeding tickets came about with me being able to do that in 2 minutes. And so also the other condition is that there had to actually be speed cameras on the road. Yeah, so I didn't see any. I didn't see any speed cameras on the road, as I've said many times, but I'm saying it just to, you know, emphasize that, okay? And then on top of that, you've got the problems, okay? Yeah, see the problems? Can you read that? There were no signs. Just before doing this video, I just recorded what a speed camera sign looks like, and just to show you that there were none of those speed camera signs on Bayview Road. Okay, so the problem is that there were no signs. Okay, there are no signs. There are no visible speeding cameras. You actually have to stop for the traffic jam at the pedestrian crossing every morning, and you also must stop to drop off the student at school. Okay, key word being school, which is to me kind of strange, because I don't know why they're having speed cameras out, you know, around schools just randomly. If that were the case, okay, so I don't know, because I never saw any speeding cameras, but it's just odd to get 2 speeding tickets on the same day, traveling in one direction within 2 minutes, and having to stop at the pedestrian crossing to let the students pass, and then drop off your child, and then wait for the other cars to, you know, to move past so that you can actually get back into the lane to leave the school. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I really can warp drive, you know, like I wasn't able to get any footage from the police, so yeah, this is why I'm trying to figure out how I got 2 tickets and had to pay $303. You know, because I'm poor. I said this in my previous video. So $303 is a lot of money to me. So yeah. And also, the other thing is that if you are a parent who has children going to schools down Bayview Road, please let me know in the comments if you also got 2 speeding tickets on the 8th of November 2024. I would like to know. And if you got 2 speeding tickets 2 minutes apart, just let me know. Maybe there were 2 speeding cameras at both ends. Okay, I mean it is possible that there were no, like there had to be no traffic on the road, okay, and there also had to be a really fast drop off, and once you drop off your child, actually the cars need to be either there needs to be like no cars on the road, or they need to just have been speeding as well. So I don't know how I got these speeding tickets without someone else also not getting speeding tickets like that. Like there would have had to be other people getting speeding tickets with me, you know, like we should be getting speeding tickets together. Yeah, I shouldn't be the only one getting a speeding ticket, you know. I think we should spread it out. Yeah, we can all take the punishment together. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a criminal. We established that, okay guys? So yeah, if it's established that I'm a smooth criminal, then I'm a smooth criminal. I don't need to prove that I'm not, because yeah, the police already proved it. Yeah, okay, I can warp drive. Yeah, these are my fans. Gotta collect them, use them to decorate your house, okay? And if you're hot, you can just pick one off like this. When you get hot, it's windy here, so it's not hot. But yeah, if you are hot, you just go like this. Yeah, cool yourself down. You must always make use of things, okay? It's called being sustainable and economical, you know. You think about the tree that, you know, had to get cut down for this, you know. Make sure it doesn't go in vain. Yeah, that one's from the Ministry of Justice. Hey, just to think, these are hardly any of the papers that I've got, you know. Yeah, you know what? So I got the speeding ticket. Let's have a look at the date again. Where is it? Okay. The speeding ticket. Now, what day was it on? Okay, so the date of the speeding ticket, okay, that was last year, on the 8th of November. Okay, so that's the 8th of the 11th. All right, so okay, there. Now you check up the Bible for all the people who read the Bible, if you do read the Bible, because I know that there are a lot of Christians who don't read the Bible, but I do know that there are a lot of police who are Christians. So just look up Psalms, you know, those are all numbers, like this, like the date that I got my speeding tickets, and you will find an interesting sentence, and it reads, all men are liars. So yeah, I think that's quite funny, given that I got 2 speeding tickets. So check that out. Yeah, because all men are liars. That's from the Bible. I didn't write that, okay? I'm a woman. I didn't write anything in the Bible, so I can't be responsible, okay? You go read your book. Well,